What's going on, guys? It's Sabbath Fanboy Guru, and I'm back with another video. I hope y'all enjoying. I hope y'all actually like, comment, subscribe, and watch the videos. Live stream will be up in probably about an hour if anyone catches it early on. But let's get right down to business. So I have a question, mainly to those at PlayStation. Who is the PlayStation 4 Pro for? You see what I'm saying? Now, Sony has stated in the past that the PlayStation 4 will please people who have 4K TVs, and they have also stated that the PlayStation 4 Pro, will appease people who want that next generation kind of boost, that new hardware kind of feel. Now, without a doubt, you get the whole refresh of new hardware. The box looks different, the controller looks different. I wish the controller had better life. I'm hoping the UI also is a little different, but the servers are the same, the games are the same. There really is like no exclusive reason. Really, listen, hear me out. There's no exclusive reason to have a PlayStation 4 Pro, right? Now, if you're just gonna in the market to be buying a PlayStation 4, then it don't make no sense to spend $300 for a PlayStation 4 and not just spend $400 and get a PlayStation 4 Pro. You see what I'm saying? But hear me out. Who was this console intended for? That's my question, because the hardcore gamers, the real hardcore gamers, those of us who watch YouTube, those of us who look up articles, those of us who are there, whether it's live for E3, whether you watch E3 later, you see what I'm saying? Those of us who are in tune at all in any kind of way with the gaming industry, we're the hardcore gamers. Am I not correct? Microsoft is really, they are appeasing to the needs of what hardcore gamers have been whining and asking for this entire generation. Now, the PlayStation 4 Pro is coming out in November. I just came across an article saying that Andrew House, I forgot who he was talking to. I might be able to pull it up real quick, but basically he was stating that the Pro, majority of games will not be 4K on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, obviously, there will be native 4K games on the Pro. We know, I guarantee you, we know 4 of them facts that'll always be native 4K on the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Scorpio. Those games will be the yearly iterations. Call of Duty will be native 4K 60. FIFA, Madden, 2K. See what I'm saying? The yearly iterations will be, or we can assume will be native 4K 60 on the Pro. It's guaranteed on the Scorpio. The Scorpio has the power to back it up. You see what I'm saying? It's not as if neither one of these consoles are weak by none. They're both powerful in their own respects, their own, to what they have in them. But it's without a doubt that the Scorpio is going to be the better 4K box. It might not be a game console, because we know that Xbox, y'all niggas don't get games throughout a whole year. How many games have y'all gotten already this year? Recore and Quantum Break, and you're still waiting on Gears and Forza. Like, y'all ain't got no games on Xbox. So I'm not trying to take a shot, but they will have the better 4K box. But I will not call it a game console, because they won't have no games worth buying when you can buy those same games plus more with the PlayStation 4 Pro. But this ain't about that. What it's really about is, like I said, who was the Pro built for? Because the hardcore gamers, we want 4K. We want as close to that PC experience as we can get. And Sony should have known this. Just like Sony knew that all games ideally should have came out 1080p for the PlayStation 4 standard. I remember Sony saying that all games were going to come out. The idea of this generation were games to be 1080p, 60 frames for the generation. That was the idea, right? That did not work out. So now I feel as if Sony has shortchanged themselves again by bringing out the Pro, which is still not able to be at a standard. Don't get me wrong, there are upgrades that's coming with the Pro. It'll have a better DVR, which I was actually mad about my DVR earlier on my PlayStation 4. I recorded a video and it just looks like trash. But again though, the Pro will have a better DVR. It'll have, for people like me, I run my PlayStation 4 Wi-Fi because I'm not running cords all over the place. It'll have a better Wi-Fi chip in it. The bandwidth is still the same. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm not going to say the bandwidth, but a lot of the parts are still kind of similar in the PlayStation 4 Pro. They still have the same amount of RAM. I don't believe the bandwidth is that much changed. I'm not going to say it's the same, but I don't think it's changed much. Because obviously, with the increase in power, you still have to change some things. But who was the Pro designed for? As of now, I think there are less than 10 games confirmed that are native 4K. Off the top of my head, I know it's Gravity Rush, Last of Us 2, or not Last of Us 2, Last of Us Remastered. There's 2 other games. I own Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel, that's another one that's 4K native. There really is, like I said, I don't remember all of them. There really is maybe about 8 to 10 games that are just native 4K on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now again, I imagine that the Pro should not have been anything less than 1080p 60. Whatever happened, but I feel as if the Pro should have only been one thing, 1080p 60 or better. And just even hearing about 1080p 30, like I said, with Rise of the Tomb Raider, I don't care how many modes it has, I still feel, Sony wasn't saying, oh, we have a 4K box that's going to deliver uncompromised gameplay across the board. They weren't saying that. So they could have, without a doubt, made a box that was worth, especially without the Ultra Blu-ray drive, they could have made the box strong enough to have native 4K games. I really do feel like the PlayStation 4 Pro is a rushed console. This console, I am skeptical to get. I was not skeptical at all. Fuck what the media says. A lot of people were saying, were a lot of really sketchy. There's a lot of nasty rumors and sketchiness coming out about the PlayStation 4 when it launched, and the Xbox One. But again, though, my point is that this time around I'm more sketchy because I feel like the PlayStation Pro is a rush console. I feel as if that it's still a lacking console, even knowing it's gonna deliver. Horizon looks finger licking good. Like, y'all seen Friday when that motherfucker said, chicken tastes so good, make you wanna slap your mama? I slapped the whole family because Horizon looks so goddamn good. It's fucking, oh my god. But again, though, that's only 1, maybe 2 games, and a lot of the older games. Shadow of Mordor, which is a game that I should have got the platinum for, but I didn't get the platinum for. I'm still 4 trophies away. But again, though, that's another game that'll be native 4K, or that's getting the Pro patch. That's what they call it, the Pro patch, which will give the native 4K, which sounds kind of cool. But again, though, you see what I'm saying? Who was this box? Who was the PlayStation 4 Pro intended for? Because I don't feel it as if it was intended for the majority of Sony's real hardcore audience, because of the fact that it still is lacking. Don't get me wrong, as a gamer, again, I don't have a 4K TV. My goal this year was to get a cheap 4K TV come Black Friday. I was not expecting the Pro to come out this year. Or, when they were talking about it back then, it was the Neo. I wasn't expecting it to come out this year. I wasn't trying to believe that rumor, but that rumor was legitimately true. So, again, like I said, when it comes down to it, the Pro, I still feel, like I said, is a lacking console. I do feel there is shortcomings. I'm still getting it. I am a little sketchy, but I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be mine. That's a fact. But again, the Pro is like I said, it's shortcoming. But I'm not gonna keep dragging it on. I'm done. 7 Pill. I'm logging out. Y'all have a good one. Deuces, man. Please check out my videos. I enjoy them. Y'all enjoy them. Alright, I'm out.